So, Kieron, welcome back. I can't believe it's that time of the month again. It is time for the full moon meditation.
Um,
Welcome.
Hi. Yeah, I know it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because it seems like we sit down and 2 days later we're back doing it again. But it is I'm regularly or well informed that it is an entire month between this one and the next one. So, but it doesn't seem like that.
It is. I was saying before we pushed the record button, I can't believe that we're here again. Um, to anyone that hasn't come across one of the extraordinary Kieron Morgan's meditations, the full moon meditations, we do these every single month, and they're absolutely wonderful. I love them. And they really embrace, well, firstly, Kieron is an amazing storyteller. I love his meditations. And they're really timely, and I use them myself every single month on the days leading up, the day itself, and the days afterwards. But first of all, Kieron, tell me, what have you been up to? Uh, Before we get into it, let's have a bit of a human conversation.
A
How's the
human
month been
conversation.
for you?
It's been busy. I'm on this constant sort of treadmill of trying to get things going, and from a business point of view, um, I am horrendously bad at self promotion and getting things moving and flying my own flag and blowing my own trumpet and all of those things.
You're so
Um,
modest, but what you do is so good. And I have not just sampled your amazing meditations, but also your soul fragment work. What have you been up to? Tell us more about it.
well, I've been trying to find ways of helping people, which is really my main reason for being. You know, I have my day job of driving around the Somerset countryside selling pasties to the people, which is great and lovely. But I want to help people and get out there, and I'm not very good at getting out there and promoting stuff. And it's very kind of you to say that my stuff is really good, but
It is.
I like to believe that I do a good job for people. So I do all kinds of
You
stuff.
do.
I do healing sessions for people and energetic clearing sessions for people as well. And I'm just starting a couple of things. One which is a restart, which is called a soul to soul day, which is spending an entire day um, for people just to really take time out of the daily life and to really just relax, but from a spiritual point of view. So I liken it to like a spa day for the soul, where we just spend the
Oh,
entire day either on Zoom or in person in Glastonbury, because I'm just near Glastonbury now. So I think it's great to take advantage of being able to spend a whole day wandering around the wonderful town, going to the Abbey, doing a guided meditation or a healing, going up the Tor and Chalice Well or the Magdalen Chapel, and really helping people to reconnect with those aspects of themselves, the guardian angels maybe, or the elemental beings, or just to really take some time out to help um, reconnect and take that time and refocus, because our lives are so hectic and everything is really challenging and very it can be seen as very negative. You know, we've got lots going on, lots of
hmm.
challenges, the threat of war and famine and pestilence and all those kinds of things. And it's nice to take some time out and sort of spiritually put our feet up and get you sort of bare feet on the soil, sort of thing.
I think it sounds bloody wonderful. Sounds very nourishing, and especially doing it in Glastonbury.
That's the plan. And if you're ever about this way, then I'd be happy to spend the day and we'll go for a good wander and a chat as well
Kieran, I
and
tell
get
you,
some
after
work done.
a normal week I have at work, I probably need a bit of soul nourishing, I tell you. Well, do you know what? If you do want to find out more about Kieran, and he's got, if you love his meditations, and I know so many of you do because you come back month after month after month to listen to them, just go to the show notes, check them out because, if you haven't been able to tell by now, I'm a massive fan, which is why you keep coming back on, Kieran.
I'm very grateful as well. It's awesome.
So now this is an interesting one this month, isn't it? The June full moon. It's on June the 21st, and I'm not gonna steal your thunder, but this happens on the summer solace, doesn't it? This
It does, yeah. So it's a really interesting combination of those two energies. And this guided meditation, as we said, it is the full moon meditation, but you can't pass up an opportunity to marry the two energies together of the solstice and of the full moon. So in this guided meditation, there is a coming together of those two energies and an opportunity to work with both the sort of predominantly masculine sun energy and the feminine moon energy as well together at the same time. There's great opportunities here to release things that we no longer serve us for the next 6 months, as we move, from this part of the year into the next, and to recharge and be regenerated with the energy of the sun as well. So without giving away spoilers so much, but a little teeny tiny teaser trailer, it is set in and around the stones in Stonehenge. And it's being part of going back in time to what I believe to be a kind of very old way of celebrating the solstices and working with those energies.
I think it sounds wonderful. You've got me very intrigued. Last month I managed to do it before, but this month I'm going in totally like everyone else.
Yeah,
I'm going to do it tonight, Kieron. Well, I guess without further ado, do you want to introduce it?
Yeah, sure. That'd be great. So everyone, take a few breaths, sit back, relax, get yourselves nice and comfortable, and really give all you can and really nourish yourself in the energy of this month's full moon meditation. Close your eyes then. Relax. Take a few deeper breaths. Be aware of the sounds around you, the sound of my voice. Acknowledge those sounds around you and then let them go. Release them with thanks and love. Let your body find its own natural breathing rhythm. And relax and feel at peace. Calm, gentle, soft. Call gently and softly to your guardians and guides. Known and unknown, said and unsaid, seen and unseen. Those who will be with you and protect you on this journey. I call to the Dragon Collective to be with us, surround us, protect us, and keep us safe. Dragons of earth and sea and sky, dragons of fire around us fly. Dragons of night and those of gold, come close and let your wings unfold. Dragons of love and those of change, be with us now, then rearrange to dragons of change and those of love. As below, then so above. Dragons one and dragons all, come close and heed this dragon's call. And as the dragons come close, our guardians and guides, they spiral and swirl and dance around us. They bring forward the dragon's breath, the magical mist of Avalon, that melts away the reality of our three-dimensional world. It melts away the walls and ceiling and floor. It dissolves and releases us to move up into the starry sky, up into the clouds, to be free of our bodies and to fly and dance. We move in the clouds, upon the wings of dragons. Our imagination takes flight, and we are free. We are aware of the movement in the clouds, and after a short while we are drawn downward, down through the clouds. And as we move down, as we are released from there, gentle, cool grip. We are drawn down towards a small forest, a grove, a space, a sacred space at the center of this small woodland. We feel the forest floor beneath our bare feet. A small fire burns in its center, warming, a beacon of hope and light. This is a sacred grove. It is your sacred grove. It is the sacred grove of your tribe, your ancestors. Both the physical ancestors, your parents and grandparents, but your energetic ancestors too. That family that you have in other dimensions. The parts of you that resonate and are connected with others. It could be the druids, the priestesses of Avalon, the hedge witches, cunning folk, priests and priestesses. They are your family, your kin. And as you rest by the fire, we call these ancestors close. For at this special time, this time of the conjoining of the solstice and the full moon, all are welcome and all can help us upon our journey. You become aware of a gentle song upon the breeze. And feel the energy of these ancestors coming close. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. The ancestors sing together and gently come through the trees into the center of this grove, this space. Some you will recognize, others you do not, but they are all part of your soul tribe and family. All those who have walked the path before you and with you to help and support you and love you. They come close and offer themselves one by one by one to hug you and hold you close, to help you feel supported and loved, to find some peace and harmony. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old. We have come home. This soul family now joins hands with you around the circle, around the fire. And you're drawn to look up where you can see Mother Moon just breaking through the treetops. She is large in the sky, pale pink, filled with the love of the divine, the love of your ancestors, your family and friends, the love of all of the like-minded energies that walk the path with you. From the fire then, you take up a firebrand, a burning branch, and are drawn forwards through the pathway that leaves the grove. You move out into the meadow. The scent of energy of plants and flowers of evening light fills the air, as does the crackle of magic as Mother Moon rises higher. Full and luscious, peaceful and beautiful. You move towards a well-worn path. It leads up over a ridge and down, and up again. Every now and again you can see firebrands burning as others process, as others move across the plain towards the magical henge. It is early in the morning. Mother Moon is high in the sky. But this is the shortest day, and the glow of Father Sun is already visible. It already fills the sky before you as you walk up towards the stones. You walk between the large trinathon, the sarsen stones. The space is filled already with other families, with other ancestors, with the druids and priestesses. The song still soft and gentle as others come into the space as well. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old, we have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old, we have come home. We approach the sacred grove with hearts and minds and flesh and bone. Join us now in ways of old, we have come home. You face towards the glow of the rising sun, and at that space within the stones where it will appear, the High Priestess and the Chief Druid stand. A balance of masculine and feminine, of yin and yang. We are all drawn to Mother Moon who is above us, with a beautiful pink glow radiating down that unconditional love, that surrounds the henge. The hillside glows, gentle pink, loving. And each of us are drawn from the folds of our cloaks to take out a golden bulla, a sun pendant, an offering. A semicircle of gold with a long, thin, pencil-like point coming down from it. We hold this over our hearts, and in this safe and sacred space, imbue it with those things we wish to release, to let go of, that we no longer need for this second half of the year. Take a moment to offer those things as a gift to Mother Moon and Father Sun. Pour that energy into the golden bulla, the golden sunrise crescent pendant. The pre-dawn glow grows brighter, and the dawning of the sun on the longest day is imminent. The High Priestess, the Chief Druid, join hands. They raise their staffs to the sky, and we raise those golden bulla, those sunrise pendants up into the air. We are at one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with Mother Moon, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with Mother Moon, forever and ever and ever. We continue to sing, the voices rolling over each other, those of the Druid and Priestess, those of our ancestors, your own voice itself. The blessings from your heart, the energy of the stones start to glow as Father's Sun breaks. The beautiful golden light shines through the sarsen stones over the heel stone. Filling the space with golden love and light that mixes with the pink of Mother Moon. Divine love of such beauty. It fills and expands your heart to its limit. The sun warm upon your face, the stones glowing, thrumming with energy as the sound and song continues and grows. We are at one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with Mother Moon, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with Mother Moon, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with the infinite sun, forever and ever and ever. We are at one with Mother Moon, forever and ever and ever. The golden bulla now rest in our hands, parallel with the brow center. They are imbued with golden light, and those things we wish to release burn off like summer dew in the morning light. Wisps of magic dance and move up high into the sky and disperse out into the world. With the bulla cleansed and cleared with Father Sun shining down upon it, we can take some time now to feel that energy, fill the bulla with the light of the sun, with those things that we want and wish for the next 6 months. Take some time to consciously think, consciously believe with your head and heart those things that you want and wish and will and would have, and fill this beautiful pendant with it. bulla glows, golden light tinged with strawberry gold. The energy of Father Sun and Mother Moon combining into its magic. You place this above your heart center now, both your hands over the heart. Give thanks for this love and light, this opportunity, this beauty, this magic. And softly and gently, this golden pendant, this representation of the sun, melts into your energy system and rests in your heart. And over the next few months, if you feel lost or low or tired, then turn to face Mother Moon or Father Sun. Place your hands on your heart and let your heart sing with the energy of both or either, to be filled with hope and energized and repowered once more, to keep you moving forwards, filled with hope and light. The time has come to leave the stones. And as we process out through the sarsens, each of us are given a gift, a small basket of fruit. Your favorites are in it. And as you walk along the path, along the procession, away from the stones and back home, you gently munch upon this fruit. For me, strawberries and blackberries, an apple. The taste is nothing short of divine. And as Mother Moon sets and Father Sun is high in the sky, I give thanks to them both for their love and light at this special time. And as we continue to walk upon the path, softly and gently the mist of magic returns, and these visions and this place fades into memory. Softly and gently, we start to return to our physical bodies. Fingers and toes yours once more, your breath deeper, stronger and longer. The magical mists recede and the walls and ceiling and floor of the room around you return. You send some energetic roots down into the earth to ground yourself. Give thanks to the guardians and guides, those energies that have accompanied you on this journey, known and unknown, said and unsaid, seen and unseen. Softly and gently then, without rushing but as soon as you are able, open your eyes and return.